Well, last week, the U.S. District Judge Beth Lapson Freeman denied a temporary restraining order sought by Taylor Gooch, Hudson Swafford and Matt Jones, who wanted to compete in these PGA Tour postseason FedEx Cup playoffs. 2 weeks ago, several players from LIV Golf, including Phil Mickelson, Bryson DeChambeau and Ian Poulter, also filed an antitrust lawsuit against the PGA Tour after being suspended for signing with the rival league. Several players have since dropped their name out, so there's about 9. There was 11 at one point. For more on this developing story, let's welcome in our senior writer for GolfChannel.com, that is Rex Hoggard, who joins us live right now. Rex, we had some news yesterday regarding the date for this trial. What can you tell us?
Yeah, there was a video hearing yesterday, and it essentially sets for the broader antitrust lawsuit, as you pointed out, and trying to set a schedule for this. Now, the court recommended an August 2023 trial date, and obviously the lawyers for the plaintiffs, the players, Robert Waters, was very much in favor of this. He pointed out that they need an expedited schedule for this, pointing out that if you get to the end of this process, if it takes too long for some of his clients, it could be, quote, too little, too late. Now, the attorney for the PGA Tour, Elliot Peters, pushed back on this idea. He said the recommended schedule was neither reasonable nor realistic, and I think the court ended up agreeing with that, and I think everybody involved settled on a January 2024 trial date, but there'll be plenty of conferences and hearings between now and then.
Yes, so that is quite a long time away. Between now and then, what do you think the next steps will be as you say this continues to play out?
Discovery, discovery, and more discovery. I think that's really where we're going to focus on the next 15 months. To give you an idea of how in-depth this is going to be, you pointed out the temporary restraining order hearing last week for those 3 players. Part of that was the players had to turn over their contracts to the attorneys for the PGA Tours that they signed with LIV Golf. Now, those contracts went into the court record yesterday, and just kind of going through them, about half of it was redacted, pointing out that they didn't want to give away trade secrets or give away too much personal information. It's just going to be a mountain of that over the next 12 to 15 months as they kind of work through the discovery process. Now, the next time we actually probably see the judge and the attorneys in the courtroom will be a case management conference. That'll come in September, just a few months from now, and give you an idea of how involved it actually is going to be. Elliot Peters, the attorney for the PGA Tour, pointed out at the end of yesterday's conference that it's going to be, quote, an adversarial and hard-fought case. Cara?
Wow, we will continue to monitor it, Rex. We appreciate your updates as well. I know you've written a story on GolfChannel.com, so for more, go and find that by Rex Hoggard.